Did you know that it was through a painting that the Forerunners learned of the flood's return? In the year 97,745 BCE, 9,000 years after the human Forerunner Wars, a relatively young Forerunner makes her home on a distant frontier world of the Greater Ecumen called Seaward, formerly designated G617G, which is located near the border of the galactic halo. Soma, her true name unknown, is 417 years old, fairly young for a Forerunner. Opting for a more natural life, free of the everyday intrusions of Forerunner technology, Soma gave up her personal body armor and ancilla, as well as the comforts and securities that came with them, such as being able to live for thousands of years, not needing sleep, automated medical care, and more. As such, Soma's skin had begun to sag and wrinkle. Soma welcomed this, enjoying the idea of shedding her nigh immortality in exchange for a life of simplicity. Soma chose to spend the rest of her life on Seaward, a planet that was a closely guarded secret within the Forerunner Ecumen, known only to the wealthy and elite of the Empire, their own private retreat within a small corner of the Milky Way galaxy. Living at the settlement of Wharf Town, Soma would spend her time painting, using a piece of equipment known as a jet brush that automatically paints on a glass easel when mixed with certain smart pigments. One day, Soma is perched on a hill, waiting to paint an optical phenomena on Seaward called two-fire, which was caused by the light from the system's two suns passing under the horizon and reflecting on the scattered clouds above. However, when Soma stepped back from her work, she noticed a flaw in her painting, a small grey fleck trailing green behind it. Worried, Soma packed up her equipment and hurriedly returned home. Unbeknownst to Soma at the time, her jet brush had captured the arrival of the flood on Seaward, and soon after, herself and the million other Forerunner inhabitants of the planet were to become its first victims. Soma's jet brush would send out an automated notification of the event to a pair of Forerunner officials in the Ecumen's government, the Auditor, true name Vigilant Watch over Realms Unknown, and another Forerunner known as the Prelate. Realizing the flood has returned, they agree to warn the Didact. Several survey teams sent to the planet would cease all contact shortly after. Unknown to the rest of the Ecumen, this event marked the return of the flood after 9,000 years, and would mark the beginning of the Forerunner Flood War, a catastrophic conflict that would see all the Forerunners had built nearly destroyed, and all life in the galaxy extinguished.